What's going on, guys? It's Reed. Thank you so much for joining me today on the channel where we are ending the stigma of mental health as we know it. This channel is all about spreading love, joy, hope, inspiration, motivation, but then overall positivity with the whole giant world of the internet so people know they are not alone in this life and that this life is worth living. Before we get started, make sure to like this video, share it up with everybody you know, whether you think they need it or not, but then also subscribe to this channel. I still have my days of hardships and struggles and depression and anxiety, so I am in this with you. I will always be here to love and support you no matter what, as I hope you are for me. So let's get started. This video is all about who you are right now, in this moment of time, this exact second, does not determine who you are meant to be. We all think that if we make a mistake or make a bad decision, anything like that, that it's going to put a damper on our whole future. And I believe that everything in this life happens for a reason, for us and not to us. Whether it be you lose a job, you are struggling financially, you have a breakup, you can't hit your fitness goals, you are diagnosed with an illness of any kind, you lose a significant other or a family member to death, anything like that. I believe that all of that is made to happen to us, to grow us. That doesn't make sense, but we're going to roll with that. Whatever happens to us is supposed to grow us into who we are supposed to be. I firmly believe that the universe just has a greater plan, better than we could all imagine, and we just kind of have to surrender ourselves to that, to the universe or God or whoever you believe in as a greater power, if you believe in a greater power, and we are just supposed to roll with the punches and see what happens. So what I mean by all of this, guys, is if you made a mistake, let's say you cheated in a relationship and now that relationship is over, know that that relationship wasn't for you. You might feel very crappy about yourself that you made that decision to cheat on that other person, but maybe that was supposed to be your way out. Maybe you were holding on to something so tight that just had to push you to get out. And knowing that that relationship is over doesn't mean that your life is over. People end up getting out of relationships or being broken up with, and they think that they can never see that light again. I was definitely one of those people. I was with a guy for 7 years, and I thought that world was over. I was never finding love again. And then I learned from it. I got a new job. I moved to a whole new city or town pretty much. And that has molded me to who I am right now today. I'm not saying I don't regret anything in that breakup or that I made poor decisions. I did. It's okay. But that's made me who I am today. Or let's say a job. You lose a job. I have also been in that situation where I've not really lost the job, but was kind of pushed out of a job. If I didn't lose that job and kind of go through that struggle in those couple weeks of hardships of trying to figure out, oh my gosh, what am I going to do with this? I never would be at my company I am today, and I never would be where I'm at. I am so grateful. I'm so grateful I lost that job, because honestly, if I didn't lose that job, I'd probably still be there, making a very low salary, not really going towards my passions. I wouldn't be going towards my passions at all right now. So we have to learn to be grateful for those times and know that right there, that low point I was in when I was broken up with somebody, or I lost a job, it's made me an incredibly better person than I ever would have thought I would be. Or let's just say that you lost your job during the pandemic that we were in. That doesn't have to be the end for you. I lost my job temporarily. I am now back, but I lost my job for 8 weeks. I could not work because I'm a hairstylist. We couldn't work. I never would have started this YouTube channel. I never would have started the process of starting my own mental health apparel line. I never would have done that. I don't think I would have had time or the strength or the courage or the guts to do that. And so just because that happened doesn't mean that that's the end. Know that if you lost your job during the pandemic, and if you are struggling, that job probably wasn't for you, and you are going to do great things at a new job somewhere. It might not be your ideal job, but it'll push you to do that. Or if you've lost somebody, let's say you lost a significant other. I personally have never dealt with losing somebody very significant to me. It will happen at some point, and I'm dreading the day. But that can teach us something. I just watched a speaker on a TED Talk, and I will try to find her name and put it in the description below if I remember. But she lost 3 people within 2 months, her second pregnancy, her dad, and her brother. And now she does TED Talks about grieving and learning how those people are still with you and they molded you to who you are today. Who you are right now does not determine who you will be. Let's say you are a drug addict. You're addicted to a drug and it has all the control. Know that you can still get out. It's going to be very hard. Addiction is a very scary thing and a very hard thing to just get out of. But you can do it. Set your mind to it and just go for it. Or let's say you have PTSD, depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder, schizophrenia. There are things to help you. You are not your disorder. You are not your illness. You are not your past traumas. There is therapy and medication and self-help books and meditation, yoga. There's stuff like that that can help you every single day through that. It will be a struggle. It will be a process that you will have to go through daily, but you will get there. You are not your illness, and your illness is not who you are forever supposed to be. Let's say you have PTSD. Maybe you want to turn that into being a motivational speaker on how PTSD can change your life for the better and make you a better person overall. Or let's say you have really bad depression and you have thought about committing suicide or admitting yourself to a hospital or facility for suicidal thoughts. Use that to your advantage. Use that to start, donating to a mental health foundation, or speak to others about that. Put your voice out there online somewhere on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, Twitter, anything like that, so more people know that they are not alone. Who you are right now does not determine who you are supposed to be. I don't care if you were a crappy person 10 years ago. I know that's not who you are. I firmly believe that everybody is really just their childhood self, and we have been molded and guided and shaped kind of like a Play-Doh. We have been shaped to who we are supposed to be right now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 50 years from now. Every day is molding us, I feel like, to be that child who we were. If you look at your grandparents, we don't know who our grandparents were when they were 5 or 10 or 15 or even 20. We don't know who they were. But did anyone ever realize as they get older, they kind of turn into that child again because they kind of don't have as many responsibilities and they can just be a kid again and live their life and do their trips. I think that the world is molding us to be those people again, to be our childhood self before the traumas and all the impacts that have had a negative or positive effect on us. Don't feel stuck in where you are right now, because it's not who you're meant to be, it's not who you're supposed to be, and every day we are continually guided to our better self. Always remember that. Always use that to your advantage. It will be hard. Every day is not easy. We all have struggles and things to get over and mountains to climb, and that is okay. But we're going to get through it. I know we are. I've gotten through it. I know many people who have gotten through their hardships, and you will too. Just firmly believe in your mind, implant that in your brain over and over again, that who you are today is not who you are tomorrow. Who you are right now, what's going on with your life right now this second, is very, very minimally guiding you to who you are tomorrow. I'm not even who I was yesterday. I'm stronger than I was yesterday. I may have my weak points of self-doubt and anxiety and depression and low self-esteem and all of that very fun stuff that we love in life. But I am stronger than I was yesterday. I'm stronger than I was 5 days ago. I have more self-confidence in who I am as a person than I did 2 days ago. Anything you come across in this life is molding you to who you are supposed to be. Use it as a lesson and a blessing. Don't say that everything that's happened to you is just negative all the time. Because if it was supposed to end you at that point, it would have ended you at that point. Did you ever hear that quote when it was like, oh, and now I'm not going to remember it, dang it. It's something along the lines of, like I just said, if it was the end, it would have been the end, but because it's not the end, you're still going. Something along those lines. That is definitely not it, and I probably just murdered that really poorly. That's okay. But it's something along those lines. If you were meant to be stuck as an addict, then you would have been stuck a long time ago. But I don't believe that for you. I have more faith and confidence in you that you are going to do great things in this life. And if this video is the motivation you need to know that you can get out of that situation, you can get out of your depressive mindset, you can get out of the addiction you're in, you can conquer those fitness goals, you can leave that job that's not serving you anymore, then use this video as that motivation. Use it to push you and guide you and mold you and just crush you into the person you are supposed to be. I get very excited when I talk about this stuff because that is how much I firmly believe in it. I am very passionate about all of you guys and helping you become your best self. Because not gonna lie, it's taken me years and I am still going through it. I just hope you can have enough faith in yourself to believe it too, as much as I believe in you. I will always be here to love and support you no matter what. I will always be here for you to love and support you, whether it be on YouTube or Instagram. My Instagram will be put in the very last slide of this video. Have faith in yourself. Trust yourself. Know that better days are coming. Just believe it. The more you believe it, the more you will see it. Law of attraction is a beautiful thing. If you don't know what law of attraction is, look it up. It's pretty much is what you say is what you get, or what you do is what you get. What you put out in the universe, you will get back. Karma, if you want to say karma. Use that to your advantage. Start looking into that. Start putting out the positive vibes and say what you want, and you will get what you want. I believe that. So overall, throughout this 11-minute video, thank you for all for watching and sticking in there with me. Who you are right this second does not determine who you are in the next 5 days, 20 days, 30 days, 40 years. Mold yourself, grow yourself. Use everything as a lesson and a blessing. Learn from it, grow from it. That's really all you can do. But try. Put the effort in. Nothing will happen unless you don't even try. So try it out, see how it goes. If it doesn't work, let me know. If it does work, let me know. I'd love to hear about it. But you guys will do great things. I have all the confidence that you will. If you ever need me, I am here for you. No matter what, if I can't help you personally, I will try to guide you in the right direction to my best ability. Stay happy, stay healthy, take care.